Hi, I'm Melissa Mansfield. Welcome to Green Festival TV. Our guest today is David Bach, author of the best-selling book, Go Green, Live Rich. Hi, David. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
What was the inspiration for your book?
Really, my son. I've got a little boy named Jack, who's 4.5. He's who I dedicated the book to. And I think, once you have a child, the issue of the planet, for me anyway, became a much bigger issue. This issue of global warming, I really thought to myself, I have to do something about this. I've got a platform. This is my 9th book, and I have to spend some time on this. I need my son to see not only his dad being involved in this, but he needs to learn this stuff. And so that really, he was my motivation for this. In fact, it kind of looked like I took a year off to do this. And on Earth Day, I just spent Earth Day teaching his class of 18 4.5-year-olds how to recycle. I was more nervous doing that than any of the major TV shows I went and did, but it was great. And I think, for me, I think there's probably a lot of people like me where the parents are getting into this now. In many cases, they're getting into it because their kids are learning about it now in school. So really, it comes back to my son.
And what were some of the first steps that you took to educate yourself about going green?
Well, what happened for me was I learned about this almost by accident. I moved into a building which is the leading green building in the country. It's called the Solaire. And I moved in this building truthfully because it was next to my son's favorite park. I didn't move into it because it was green. But in moving into this building, what happened for me and for my son is that our health improved dramatically, almost overnight, like in a matter of weeks. I've had asthma for 10 years, and I was taking a drug called Advair. And my son also had asthma. And within about 3 weeks, neither of us had any asthma attacks. And I haven't had an asthma attack now in a year. And then my allergies started going away. So what I noticed for us was we're living in a green building that's good for the environment, it's great for the city, but I'm feeling better. And then I also noticed that my bills were dropping. And so kind of putting that all together, I realized, gosh, you know what? I don't think people realize that not only can they save, they can live well, they can go green, but I don't think most people know they can save money by doing it.
Sometimes going green can seem really out of reach for some people financially. So what were some of the tips you offered in your book to help them go green?
Well, what I did was I wanted to make this the book I could give to my friends, because most of my friends have not been going green. So I wanted to give them an entry guide. And what I did is I put 50 simple steps in here that anybody can use to save thousands of dollars. And there's so many things you can do, but I'll just give you some simple examples. One of the things I did that's really changed quickly for me was when I moved into my building, they gave me a green clean starter kit of all green clean supplies for my house. So everything in my house has gone from being a toxic product to a cleaner version of it. Better for the environment, better for my health, and also when I went to replace them, saved me money. So what I tell people is this: when you go to the grocery store this week, when you go to replace something like toilet paper, paper towels, any of your cleaning supplies, replace them with an eco-friendly alternative. It's a very simple way for most people to start.
And how about making money going green?
Well, and this is where I get excited also. My aha moment, really about a year ago, was the U.S. is really behind on this global trend to go green, to care about the environment. We need to catch up, and we're starting to catch up. I mean, here we are at this festival. There's 30,000 people coming through this event in Chicago. The energy is electric out there, and people are so excited about this. And you're seeing this in the media now too. I mean, when this book came out, I got to go on all the major shows, from the Today Show. It was on Good Morning America, CNN, Fox. Everybody's starting to look at this. But I think the key is this. All these companies that you're seeing out there that are making products that we're going to start buying, they're going to make a fortune. So as an investor, I go, well, if I invest in those companies that are making the products that I'm now buying that are eco-friendly, that's how I can get really wealthy. So I'm looking at what companies are going into the space. What's going to be the clean green technology that I want to invest in? I just recently came across a plastic bag that's biodegradable. The company's called Go Green. And I'm like, oh my God, biodegradable plastic bags. What a brilliant idea. Well, they just went public. So now I'm potentially actually going to join their board. But I'm looking at these different investment opportunities, and that's what people want to do. They want to look at green mutual funds, social responsible investing, green energy stocks. All these things are exciting.
So it's great that people can get wealthy actually investing in green business and green technology, but your focus on going green, living rich isn't necessarily just about your bank account balance. How does going green enrich your life in other ways?
Well, first of all, for me, it's like a miracle how much better my health is. I mean, going back to the fact that my allergies went away, I just say that, but it sounds like a big deal. I was on 3 prescription drugs. I've been on prescription drugs my entire life. And by living in a green, energy-efficient building, my allergies went away because the building's healthier. So I was on Advair, Flonase, and Singular, 3 drugs a day. Now I'm off of them. I only take an allergy pill once, when I travel. Like I actually took an allergy pill when I came to Chicago because the hotel I'm staying at, they don't have green hotels yet. So my health has improved. I think that's living rich. I'm saving money. I think that's living rich. I'm eating healthier. Once you make these changes, they sort of go, it's like a snowball effect. I just did a 2-week raw foods diet. I'm kind of spacey today because I've been on this diet for 2 weeks and I've lost 10 pounds. Swear to God. Like I can't stay on this anymore. I've got so much energy and I'm losing too much weight. But I went last week, I eat out a lot in New York City. Well, because I was doing this raw foods, organic diet to kind of detox my body, I wanted to go to raw foods restaurants. So I went to a brand new restaurant called Pure Food and Wine. Phenomenal. So delicious. Beautiful people. I'm like, and the food was not expensive. I'm like, how cool is this? I'm eating healthy and it's just, that's what's so exciting about all this stuff to me. That's living rich.
Right, because whether you're saving money or spending money or making money, you're really enriching your life with all of these different experiences.
One of the things, it's hard to explain this, but once you consciously start making environmentally friendly changes in your life, so that all your decisions that you have in your life, you start to make them so the better for the planet, at least for me, I constantly feel better. When I'm picking out a product and I go, well, this is good for the environment, I feel better. When I'm recycling, I feel better. When I traded in my SUV and now I'm getting a Prius next week, I feel better about that. And I think, when I unplug my charger when I leave the house in the morning, look, is that going to change the world, the fact that I pull my charger out of the wall? I don't know. But I feel better because I'm doing these things. And then I talk about them with my friends, and then my friends start doing them. And I think that's how we get this. Hopefully, that's how we make a change on the issue of the environment.
And that's what Green Festival is all about, raising awareness, connecting with other people. What has your experience been like at Green Festival?
It's a freaking kick. No, it really is because, look, 20 years in the investment world. I spent 9 years at Morgan Stanley, and then I spent 10 years coaching people all over the world about money. And yes, I'm talking about the angle of money, but for me, this has been almost like a spiritual path, getting involved in the environment, that I feel like a little kid because I'm getting to learn all over again. For me, I've had to learn all this stuff, and I'm still learning. I walked around the festival today and I saw all these companies I didn't know about. We did so much research when we put this book together, and there's new companies that are out there that weren't there a year ago. So I think, to me, what's exciting about this is that it's new. You grow by learning. There are all these new MBA programs that were being marketed downstairs on green MBAs. I thought, how cool would it be if I was in college right now to go get a green degree? But you know what? They've got executive MBA programs now. Where I just looked at, there's a program down there where you could go to Seattle and take nine weekend courses to get an executive MBA on the environment. That's cool.
And so if people want more information on how to go green and live rich, where should they go?
Go to our website, greengreen.com, and you can find the book in the stores, but the reason I want you to go to greengreen.com is that we dedicate proceeds of this book to Waterkeeper Alliance. Waterkeeper Alliance is the charity that Robert Kennedy started. It's a nonprofit organization that is the leading organization in the world that protects our waterways, and they're all over the world. And so when you buy the book from greengreen.com, we donate proceeds from the book purchase to them. So go to greengreen.com and do that there.
Well, thanks so much for being here today, David.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on. Congratulations on, again, another tremendous Green Festival success.
And of course, if you want more information on going green, check out our website, greenfestivals.org. I'm Melissa Mansfield. See you next time on Green Festival TV.